football. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the SMU Mustangs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with Cincinnati's head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, SMU! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Payne. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cincinnati's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Samaj Jones, he's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. On the run, it's Perry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Out of the backfield, he's open. Got enough space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Mustangs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Lining up to add another.
love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll bring it out. It's Payne. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Goes to the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. Still looking for a man. Got the first himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals. 5 points of pressure and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Stepping to the right. Fires downfield. That's caught. It's Knight. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The run to the left. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Here's the heat. Still on his... And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Payne. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now Cincinnati spends its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the run, still looking. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Auburn Tigers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Under fire. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The give from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Pittman. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. Bringing it back. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Jones to throw. Bringing the heat. Avoids pressure on the right. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take off. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. To the air on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pressure coming, and they got him.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go right back to him. Still on his feet at the 40. There's a crease. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he makes the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Now they've got a little breathing room after. Score and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's O'Brien. Makes the grab on the left. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Wide 80. Let's go!
Pulls it on the option. Maybe some room here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Red 54.
Now on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires left side, it's Smith. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Works his way forward, has enough for the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. All the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
42, Cincinnati, 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Mustangs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fires to the wideout. Finds his open man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space.